Planning cheat meals is keeping you fat, tubby. Like, if you were to read my meal prep routine, you would be fucking shocked. You'd be like, what? It's the same shit every day. It's healthy. It's whole foods. Why is there no cheat meals? Why don't you schedule a cheat meal? But lifestyle balance. These are the things that are keeping you fat. These are the things that are not allowing you to bulk, cut, achieve the goals that you want to achieve in your diet. It's that fucking simple. I want to think about the perfect vision of you for a second. The person that you aspire to be. They've got everything you want. The goals, the fitness, the money, the lifestyle achievements. They've got everything that you desire, right? Every single thing. Do you reckon we'll look at his diet and it'll be like, oh yeah, on Saturday I'll have ice cream and I'll have McDonald's on a Saturday with my family or whatever. Like, no, it's not gonna have that in it. It's gonna be, right, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna eat steak, eggs, I'm gonna eat chicken, like I'm gonna fish, like I'm eating natural foods because they're the foods that have propelled his body, his mind into achieving these great things. He's regimented. He's not doing this bullshit of like, if it fits your calories. He's not doing the 10,000 calorie challenge. He's doing none of that bullshit. He's eating the foods that optimizes his lifestyle, his brain health, and that's why he wins. I don't want to compare it to you. Some of you might be eating snacks now. You might have a pack of Doritos next to you. You might wake up and eat fucking, I don't know, Biscoff biscuits that are in the fucking like cupboard. You fucking storm the fucking pantry and like, oh, what fucking food is gonna eat? Some of you might have just eaten a shit meal and you're watching this to make yourself feel better, or even punish yourself because you know you shouldn't have eaten it. So some of you might have shit diets as we speak, or some of you might just have shit diets in general of literally like, oh, I don't really care about what I eat, just as long as I get my calories in. That's like best case scenario for most people. It's like, as long as I eat enough calories, like it's fine. That's the best case from the majority of people that are supposed to be healthy, fit. I want you to have a higher ambition than that. I want you to look at your current diet now and be like, fuck, I'm eating like shit. And this occurred to me. For ages, I thought like, I used to be really, really cocky, by the way. I used to think, yeah, my physique is fucking sick. Like, oh my God, like I've reached my natural potential or whatever. I don't think I ever took it that far, but I always was like, yeah, like my physique is sick. I don't really need to train as hard anymore. And that was about a year ago. I think I might have still been in a relationship at that time, and I was like, yeah, my physique is sick, like I don't even need to do anything. And then, I don't know, it just clicked one day. I was like, oh, and especially when I look back at my physique now, like back then when I was saying these things, I was like, you literally looked like shit. Like, I don't understand how you came to that conclusion. And that's just what happens as teenagers. Like, you get overly confident, overly cocky. You think you're the shit when you're not. And that can be a good thing in like confidence, etc. But it can also hold you back because you think you're better than where you are. So you don't need to try as hard. That's a big thing that people come up in like their fitness journey. They think they're in a good spot. So now they should stop training as hard. But it was the training hard consistently that got you to that place. So it doesn't really make sense. It's a logic fail. It's like, all right, I'm good now, so I don't want to train. But training is what got you to that good spot. So if you stop training, you're not going to stay there. This is the thing. And it's the exact same with diet as well. And diet was one thing that took me out of this place of like, kind of looking a bit mid, but thinking I was good. I was like, no, I can't be that good because my diet's shit. And once it finally clicked, oh, your diet's terrible, I actually started to feel so guilty for the foods I was eating. And it wasn't until I literally just changed my entire routine, didn't have any cheat meals, no nothing, that I finally started to see progress. Because I tried the whole thing of like, oh, I'll diet and I'll put a cheat meal in here and have that like balance so I don't think it's unrealistic. And that just never worked. Honestly, it never worked. You see it all the time. Middle-aged women just like, oh yeah, I'll have a cheat meal on the weekend, and then they fucking binge eat for 4 days and they're like, oh my God, I've lost all the progress that I've made because of this cheat meal. And I don't want that for you. Like, this is this whole message of like, oh, life balance and you need to have like shit to reward yourself. It's bullshit. It's gonna keep you away from your goals. The only way you're going to achieve your goals is with extreme action, with extreme dedication to the thing that you want to achieve. You're not going to achieve it by having a bit of balance. You're not going to achieve it by regularly doing something that's taking you away from that goal. Oh yeah, I've done really well on my diet, so let me ruin my fucking progress. Like, it makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense at all. So I wanted to talk to you about why having regular cheat meals is going to fuck up your fitness and fuck up your diet in general. The first thing that I wrote down here is that it changes your belief system. Now, this isn't something that you thought I was going to say. You thought I was going to come on here and be like, oh, he's going to talk about like, oh, how food's unhealthy and you should only eat, like, don't eat sugar. And that's like the normal advice that people give. This changes your belief system about junk food. You now start to think junk food, because it's part of your weekly food routine, because it's part of your like schedule now to eat a bit of shit food with this cheat meal every now and then, or a cheat day even, because I've seen people have cheat days as well. Now you're thinking, oh, it's okay for me to have this. Like, I have it regularly, so clearly it can't be that bad. Like, I look like this and I have it regularly, so it's fine. And eventually over time, you're gonna just start thinking it's okay. So then when the temptations come in, this is the deal breaker. Like, obviously you'd be turning around and be like, oh yeah, junk food's okay, but if I have the schedule and I never break it, like, it'll be fine, right? And on paper, maybe you won't make as much progress as someone who just doesn't eat it at all. But yeah, you'll still make good progress. But it's when them temptations arise, when you drive past the Mackies and the smell's really nice, when your mum's bought some food in that you know she shouldn't have bought you in, and you told her stop buying me fucking Sour Patch Kids, but she's bought you Sour Patch Kids, and now they're in the pantry, and you walk past them in the kitchen and you're like, oh, I'm hungry, I need calories. You're going to start thinking it's okay, and that's when you start giving into these temptations of that frequently arise on a day-to-day basis. Should I eat the junk food? Should I eat the junk food? And when you change your belief system to thinking that junk food's okay, of course you're going to take it, because you're already got it in your mind, oh, it's fine. It's not that deep. It's fine, I'll eat it, it's fine. When you don't have them, and you have this belief of like, no, junk food's bad, like I'm not going to eat it, I need to make progress towards my goals, instead of thinking, oh, it's fine, you're going to look at that same pack of Sour Patch Kids in the same scenario on the same day with the same temptations and be like, you know what, no, it's not okay, I need to reach my goals. You're going to be thinking about your goals instead, and that's what's going to allow you to resist the temptations and then stop slipping into binge eating and ruining your entire progress. Because all it takes is one slip up and then you've got momentum. And you know, momentum is the biggest thing into carrying habits, whether that's good or bad habits. It's really difficult to start at the beginning. It's so hard to start your fitness journey. It's so hard to start a business. It's so hard to start reading. It's so hard to start studying. But once you've been doing it for a few weeks, it's like, oh, that's just what I do now. You have momentum. And it's the exact same with bad habits. You have that habit of, oh, I'll eat the junk food, it's fine. And then you build up momentum. You think it's really easy to succumb to a temptation. Imagine how easy it is to continue doing that temptation after making it a habit already. That's the difference. So when you're like, oh, it's only one temptation, it won't really be much of a difference. That one temptation will lead you into a spiral of binge eating. And it takes someone with a lot of willpower and a lot of mindfulness to, one, spot that they're in this, like, notice that they're binge eating constantly and that now it's become a new habit. And two, pull yourself out of that. Because these things have been meticulously designed to be fucking, like, addictive, so people buy it. I could go on and on and on, but the main thing is these foods have been made to be addictive. These companies want you to buy from them. So of course they're going to make it addictive, because then you feel like you need it. Then you're going to keep buying it. It's that simple. So we, as like people that are on the fitness journey and they want to make good muscle and a good physique, and you want to be on this grind, you need to understand that it's made to be addictive, so you can't even give them an inch, because they'll take a yard. It's that simple. If you give in to one temptation, you'll give in to two to turn to three will turn to 10 will turn to a habit. It's that simple. It is that simple. So you can't even give them an inch, because they'll take a yard. That's the phrase that I want you to have in your mind. Don't give in to that temptation because you think it's okay. And you stop thinking it's okay when you stop scheduling cheat meals or cheat days into your routine. It is that simple. The next thing I've got is fantasize about good food. When you eat this cheat meal, all you can think about for the rest of the day is, oh, that fucking food was so nice, I can't wait to have it again. And then you just get to a point where you won't be able to wait. And then you'll just have that food again. It'll be playing on your mind so much. It'll take away from your intention in the gym. It'll take away from your focus on your goals. It'll take away from your presence in relationships because you're just thinking about that food. When you deprive yourself of something that tasteful and then you keep reminding yourself that, oh, you can have it now, you can have it now, have it in a scarce like environment, you're gonna then constantly think about it. It's like this. Think about like going through a breakup, right? Obviously, when you go through a breakup or like a whatever you want to call it, you block them on everything because once you get them out of your mind, you completely cut them off, it's easier to get over and it's easier to then forget about her, carry on, do whatever, right? Of course it is. But when you keep her in your life, you're like, oh, we'll stay as friends and you message occasionally, you see her out, that's when it's really hard to get over because you're constantly reminded of the good times you had, like how valuable she was to you, the fun times you had, like you're constantly reminded of these good memories, right? And that's why it's so hard to get over. And it's the exact same with food. If you cut it out completely, you forget it exists and you can just crack on, right? But when you keep constantly remind yourself of this good food that you're not allowed to have, the junk food, the things that are made really, really addictive, when I say good foods, I mean they taste palatable to make you addicted to them, not good as in healthy. When you keep reminding yourself of these things, you're going to constantly think about it, and then you're going to succumb to it. Just like that one guy, you know, that always goes back to his fucking ex. He's going to succumb to that temptation and constantly cheat on his diet even more. Just a funny analogy, man. The next thing I've got is normal diet food tastes like shit in comparison. Because when you cut it all out and you eat this healthy food, you kind of get used to that. You could, obviously, just a caveat here, you can make your healthy food taste really nice, but it's never gonna taste as nice and as addicting as these foods that have been fucking meticulously designed in a lab to make you hooked onto them. It's not gonna taste like that because these foods are natural, these foods are whole, and that's why they're so healthy. Whereas the foods that have been meticulously changed in labs to make you so addictive, of course are going to taste better because that's what they're designed for. But it's that design that's made them taste better, that's made them unhealthy. So you can turn around and be like, oh, well, diet food tastes shit, so I'm not going to do it. No, it tastes nice, but it's never going to taste as good and as addicting as these man-made foods. So when you constantly revert back to these foods, like the junk food and that every now and then, you're going to then constantly think, that was so much nicer than my normal meal. And then you're going to be so much less likely to stay consistent to your normal meal because now all of a sudden it tastes like shit. It's the same meal on the same day, but I guarantee 1 week you eat that non-stop and no exceptions. The other week you have a cheat meal like twice. I guarantee that second week where you have the cheat meal, your food is going to taste significantly more worse. It's significantly like shit because you've had like the high contrast. When you have something high in contrast and then you come back to your normal level, this seems so much lower than what it originally was standstill on its own because you've had something so much better, in this case, in like taste and addictiveness, better, which then makes you think, oh, this is shit now, you know? So it's gonna make your normal diet food taste like shit as in a lot worse than normal, and then you're going to be less likely to be consistent with it. So if you just cut it out completely and make your diet food taste as nice as you possibly can, then you're going to enjoy it and you're going to have nothing unrealistic and addictive to compare it to, and that way you're going to stay consistent on your diet rather than incorporating cheat meals, making your normal food taste like shit and then not staying consistent and then putting all your weight back on or losing all your weight back, whether it depends on your goals. There's so much more dopamine that comes from these addictive foods, and that's why it's going to make your normal food taste like shit. It's the dopamine, the hit, the rush that you get, because that's what it's been designed for, so you continue buying from them. And then the final two things that I've gone here is cheat days reset progress. So like we said before about the mum that like has a cheat day, then binge eats and now fucks up her entire diet. Think about this thought process for a second. I've been so good at my diet this week. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. I'm getting close towards my goals. I'm going to reward myself by removing some of that progress. I'm going to reward myself by taking me further away from them goals now because I deserve it. Doesn't that sound fucking stupid? You've just had a thought of wholesomeness, pride, like fucking like, yes, like I've actually made progress. I'm so happy for myself. And now you're going to reward yourself by undoing all them changes. so then you could feel like shit after. Like, it makes no fucking sense. So why have a cheat day in the first place? People could turn around and be like, oh, life balance. Fuck life balance. If you want life balance, you don't want the goals that you want. It's that simple. Every single person that's achieved any goal that they've ever set that has some value, some fucking meaning, hasn't had a fucking balance. Fuck me. You don't want to live like a normal fucking person because you'll be a normal person. It's that simple. If you want to achieve extraordinary things, great things, like you want to achieve the things that matter to you, you can't act like a normal person because normal people don't have them goals. So living like them isn't going to get you there, is it? So before you be like, oh, life balance, fuck life balance, so just do what you need to do to get it done. And the final thing that I've got here is, it's a caveat. This whole message of this video could be like, oh, you should never eat bad foods. No. I'd say never purposely schedule them in. There's a difference, right? If you purposely schedule them in, you're treating them as if they're okay, as if they're part of your regular routine. But if like, it's your birthday and you want fucking cake, have the fucking cake and enjoy it. Right? If you're with your partner or your girl, for example, and then you're making like nice food together once in a fucking blue moon, have the nice food. Don't turn around and be like, oh, I actually can't have that because of my diet, because then you're not going to be, you know, you're not going to be like as loving as you could have been. You're not going to enjoy your life as much as you could have been, remember? So it's not me saying never eat bad foods. If on a special occasion or every now and then you want to have it, fine. But don't purposely schedule it in because it would change your whole belief system about it. That's everything about planning cheat meals, why you shouldn't plan cheat meals, and what they're going to do to your progress if you do. Now, remember, it's okay to eat bad food sometimes, but I would never schedule it in purposely. You see how there's a difference, right? One's teaching you that it's okay, one's being like, oh, I'm having a good time. And I want to make you another caveat as well. When you're eating this good food that you know you shouldn't be having, but you know, it's a special occasion every now and then, you're with your girl, whatever, enjoy it. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I shouldn't be having this and continue eating it. If you're going to eat it, enjoy it. Sit there and be like, oh, fuck, like, this is fucking nice. And be like, in a weird way, be like, oh, like, this isn't part of my diet, right, whatever. But, like, it's kind of cool, like, it's kind of nice, and enjoy it. Never eat the bad food and sit there and be like, fuck, like, I shouldn't be eating this, and then continue eating it anyway, because one, you're eating it, so having that belief doesn't serve you in any way, and two, you don't even enjoy it because you're thinking about you shouldn't be having it, so you might as well enjoy it. It's that simple, right? If you want more diet advice like this, or fitness advice in general, building a top 1% physique in your age category, top link in the description is my product. Will teach you everything that I know and all the mistakes that I've been through on my fitness journey, so that I can get you your fitness goals as fast as possible. I think it's one of the greatest products I've ever made. I feel like it really will get you to achieve your goals, and I just want you to take the chance, take the plunge. I know it can be scary, and also I don't want you to pressure it into buying the product. It can be kind of like, oh, but if you take the risk, if you feel like I've helped you in these videos and I've already given you some value, then you can be like, yeah, I kind of trust him, like he's giving good advice out. And if you want to get more results from that, top link in the description. I'll help you achieve the best physique that you've ever even had or ever thought that you could have. Second link is my personal Instagram. If you want a specific message, a personal message about how to improve in your fitness journey or whatever it is, this can also add a bit of layer of trust, like knowing that I reply to my DMs, etc., to give you advice means that you can trust me as well. So that's another thing to help you over the anxiety of like, do I trust this guy? Do I listen? Is he legit? If you want personal advice from me, DM me and I'm sure I can help you with your fitness journey on there as well. That was stop planning cheat meals if you want to carry on being, if you want to stop being fat. It's that simple. I hope you found great advice in this video. Have a good session today, bro, and I'll see you later.